So now, this is my DNA, my ancestry makeup. Alright, so I'm 30% Nigerian. So majority of my ancestry from the African side is from the west part of Africa. So we have 30% Nigeria. We have 20% Cameroon, Congo, Southern Bantu peoples, Mali. Okay, so that's the African part. So that's about, so right now it's about what, 69%? So they say, how do we determine the percent of what to give to African Americans here in the United States, right? So, I mean, have you heard of DNA Ancestry, where they can actually track your percentage and actually tell you how much African you are? And then you have 10% Ireland, Scotland. So I guess I can actually celebrate St. Patrick's Day. And my middle name is Patrick, so go figure. And then we have Benton, Togo, 6%. That's also African. Then we have Sweden, 4%. Would have never thought about that, Sweden. I knew it was some European, but I didn't know it was Sweden. And then we have Germanic Europe. So I guess some places in Germany. I think close to, is it, not Belgium, but, yeah, Belgium. I was thinking Berlin, but no, not Berlin, Belgium. Yes, I think they're known for their chocolate, right? And then we have England, Wales, Northwestern Europe. So England, all right. Then we have some Senegal, all right. Some more parts of Africa, Ghana. All right, so let's go back. So we have 19% Mali, 10% Irish and Ireland. Then we have Benton, Togo, 6%, that's African. Then we have another European percentage, Sweden, 4%. Then we have Germanic Europe, places like Belgium, right, in Germany. And then we have England, Wales, Northwestern Europe, 2%. Then we have Senegal, another African country in Africa. Then we have also Ghana, 1%. Then we have France, 1%. Then Baltics. And then, I would never thought this, Philippines. Okay. So you see my ancestry makeup? Almost every continent, if you really think about it. Nigeria, Cameroon, Mali, who knows? I may have the actual, nah, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say something, but I'm going to hold back on that. All right, so Ireland, Scotland, Benin, Togo, Sweden, dramatic. So you have to be careful who you point the finger at. Go one person, you point at them, and then be two fingers pointed back at you. Treat everyone, be fair to everyone, treat everyone with respect. Because for those who you may hate and subjectify, may be the same people who may be some connection to you. So you never know. You never know. So treat everyone with respect. You know what I mean? With this case going on with coronavirus, yes, they say it's coming from China, but at the same time, we don't want to be crazy with it. We don't want to be out there disrespecting one another. We all have to live in this country and around the world. And we want to show everyone respect and make sure that we're not doing things that make things even worse. Okay, so Just because someone is Chinese doesn't mean that they all have the coronavirus. All right, so yeah, we gotta keep our distance. So, but at the same time, we don't want to get crazy with it and ridiculous and racist with things, because that's how they do it. They start with one group. Once they break them down, then they start with another group and then another group until everyone's divided. And then that's how they keep everyone weak. So if we talking about coming together and seeing things happen for one another, making sure that we rewrite history and make things that are wrong uh, wrong, and then eventually change those wrongs and make them into rights. But in order to do that, we have to come together, not allow ourselves to be divided, and look at each one of us as individuals instead of looking at us as a whole. And as we come together, we can make this country and this world a better place. But we do that by uh, being civil, by actually helping one another, making sure that people are treated fairly, that there's justice, and make sure that you know we actually put those wrongs that are right, and make sure that people are actually given the justice that they are due. Okay.